you did a concert for the BBC, and I think it was 71.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. But you said something off the cuff. It's terrific. You can see it. And I think it's part of the Harvest 50th catalog. But it's just, you just say it off, but it struck me because it's very you. You're playing these songs that are all going to become classics, but this audience hasn't heard them before.
Yeah.
And you're in London and you're playing, and they're a nice crowd, but at one point you say, how y'all doing? And they go, they don't go, ah! They go like, yeah, good, good. They're polite English people listening to new songs from this man, Neil, and they're like, yeah, it's good, good. And you went, yeah, I can tell that you're sensing that they're fine, but they're not. And you go, yeah, well, must be that they're new songs. And then you say, but that's what's happening. And I love that because that really, and you're not trying to be funny. You just say, yeah, but that's what's happening. And then you proceed to, play a song that will become a classic, but they don't know it yet. And what struck me about that is that, to me, that's the philosophy you have to have, whether it's in music or comedy, which is your job is not to try and figure out what they want and make them happy. You've got to do what you're going to do. And this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And then on the new record, on World Record, there's a clip of you and someone is talking to you. I don't know if it's Rick Rubin or someone's talking to you and says, "Man, this one, you got a lyric here about I take every breath and I feel like I'm doing a dance with death. It's about COVID." And he says, "Man, that's really dark." And you go, "Fuck them, they don't have to buy it." And I was like, that has to be the way it is. You know what I mean? That has to be. You're echoing what you're saying in 71 in London, now with World Record. You're saying, I think that song is Break the Chain. You're saying, I'm driving this bus. You might not like where we're going. You're welcome to get off if you don't like where we're going. And I believe in that philosophy. I think that's the way it has to be if you're trying to be, it sounds highfalutin, but if you're trying to be an artist, that's what you have to do.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, as long as you do that. And then you feel good about it, too. No matter what you're doing, you feel good about it because you're doing it the way you want to do it.
Right.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it feels like you've had times, too, where you've had this enormous success and people really love the music, and then there's part of you that's like, how do I crank the wheel here and get them off my trail? Right. How do I really got to, all right, you followed me this far. I'm going to take this old jalopy up the side of this muddy hill.
Right.
And challenge them a little bit.
Yeah. Well, every once in a while they all go the other way.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
You like that?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because they it's just that I went somewhere and I'll come back probably.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The thing is, did we do what we wanted to do?
Yes.
Because that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes. Yeah.
We don't want to do what they want us to do. That's not what they're looking for, really.
Right. Right.
So.
No, they don't know what they want. That's the other thing. So I think that's kind of the magic of it.